Welcome here, ladies and gentlemen, to the Las Vegas Motor Speedway for the Busch Light Series here, race number 5, technically, on the season. A couple of things, this race was not recorded live. I had to record the replay because I was having a lot of troubles with it. Let's get you down to the commands.
Drivers, start your engine!
And the engines are fired up, drivers rolling off of pit road, and it looks like everyone gets going here. So far, so good. So I do want to apologize firsthand if my mic is really low. I'm not able to record as loud as I once was. And also on top of that, if you do hear any noise in the background, I apologize about that as well. Here's your race info. 42 drivers as usual, 54 laps and 81 miles. Pit window is 12 to 15 laps. So if we stay green for about 12 to 15 laps, we should
make sure you keep drinking water today. We'll keep feeding your protein shakes and stuff like that. You don't want you to keep drinking fluids today, buddy. It's definitely going to be the hottest race we've had thus far. All right, fellas.
That is true. It's going to be very, very hot for these drivers here today at Las Vegas. That desert heat is scorching today, but Mitchell Collins captured the pole. Kevin Brentley is outside. We're green flag racing here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. A good start by the 61. He gets a push by the 23 out front. There, Brentley on that high line, out of 2, down into 3 and 4 they go now. One thing we saw in the truck race, that middle groove and that outside groove works really well out of the corners. So we'll see if these if these Busch Light drivers have taken any notes of that race. Some of them were in that race, like Jacob Hals and Collins and others. They fly out of corner number 2. So far, so good, as far as no one destroying each other, as we saw in the truck race. As look at the 54 of Arena McShane for Breeding Enterprises. On the outside, a big run right there. It's actually going to clear Davis. Davis stuck in the middle now. 66, I believe Shyrock is how you say that name. I could be messing it up. I'm not really good with names, but if I mispronounce your name, just let me know. But it's Rapid Game Motorsports Archer Shyrock. I'm just going to say Archer S for now. I feel like I'm pronouncing it wrong. As the 23 now once again to the inside of the 61. That 54 just had a monstrous run on the outside. McShane right now.
Pretty wide.
Some losses in that 54.
To your left. Still inside. Inside.
Yeah, 3 wide back there behind them. 3 wide is okay as long as you don't get too close to each other here in Las Vegas. Long race, so you don't want to get too aggressive too early on, as we saw in the truck race. As Collins comes to the start-finish line, he leads another lap here, and 23 trying to get to his inside, trying to clear him, but Collins really strong right now on the outside. Another big run. Get out of the corner. Ford's still right there behind him. Kevin Brentley. Last race's winner, the 23, trying to go back-to-back. It's been a while since we've had anyone go back-to-back here in the BLS series. Or I guess just the BLS. There's another push by the 13, Alexander Rowe. Collins Racing teammates with the 61. Here's a 4 of Brentley. With a big run on the outside back here. They're still 3 wide a little bit. As you're going to watch that outside line or that middle groove rather, gets a really good run out of the corner. And that's why we got a contact back here, and cars are going to go around. Big crash across the start finish line, and car upside down, up in the air. And maybe I spoke too soon. Just like the truck race. Big crash here, and the 28 just went upside down and is somehow still going.
You okay? Oh yeah, it's in pole, okay. I might be able to get it to pit road here.
A bunch of drivers involved in that one, and it's the big one here early on. Oh, the 23 just got dumped by the 13 of Alexander Rowe. Not sure what that was about, but definitely going to be some conversation there. I'm not sure what that was about, but let's go back and see if we can see what brought out our yellow here. The 78 makes contact with someone right there. I believe that's the 78 and the 27. It's Anthony Del Vecchio, I believe is how you say it, and Dre Carpentier. And it just started this chain reaction crash. Huge crash. Look at the 28 right there of Steven Behalts. Rear end of the car pointing directly in the sky, or at the sky. Another look at it here. You see the 78 and 27 makes contact first. Vecchio may have came down on Carpentier. Man, clips Dalton Covey as well. Covey was having really good run so far. Really good qualified effort right there. Look at that 28, man, a huge flip. The 27 also went upside down, I believe. A bunch of other guys collected in this real time here. This 27 may have, I'm not sure. This could have just been a racing deal right there, but like I said, you could go 3 wide. Just don't get too close, and that's exactly what happened as we go on board here.
Inside.
Cayman Jack Honda, Larry Green.
Checking up, sir, man, checking up. Check out here. Alright, what the fuck?
Nowhere to go right there for him. See, the 18 of Chase Chris was also involved in that. He got an
inside
race as well on board with Luis Monaco.
Oh, god damn.
Tough break for a lot of these guys. You see the 90 also collected in this.
Inside. Right here in front of me. Hold on.
Brothers with Jesse Davis in the 91 who was in the back. I'm not sure if they got through this, but caution flag is out. For the first time, the big one strikes early here at Las Vegas. You're watching the Busch Light Series. We'll be back. Welcome back here to Las Vegas, getting set to go back green after our first incident, a really big wreck, and it has claimed the name of a bunch of drivers. 6, 7 drivers out of this one. As we get set to go back green, they did make pit stops, got some fresh tires and fuel in there, so to try again for a longer run, hopefully this time. Mitchell Collins still out front, Brantley to his outside, as we get set to go back green here. Looking a whole lot like the start of this thing, but here we go. To the restart zone they go, and there we go, green flag, and a great start right there by Kevin Brantley. And I will mention it once more, new rule with NORLA for all 3 series. Aside from the start of the race, any restart after that, any driver on the front row can just go. If you're the leader, go. If you're the guy in second, just go. And Kevin Brantley took advantage of that right there, and he's going to lead the field. Oh, and a big checkup right there. Big slide into the corner by Brantley, and he's gonna lose a race lead as the 20, or the 33 rather, I believe, is the one who just went down pit road, kind of held up Nevins. Going to go 3 wide again. Second in the middle that time is Joseph Luciani for Joseph Luciani Motorsports, teammates with Anthony Del Vecchio. There's Konstantinovich in the 15.
Outside.
Luciani outside.
Outside.
That's the one of Brian Grigsby right there behind him for Horizon Motorsports. Go forth in the rear view as well. Big run on the outside right there by Mitchell Collins. Collins finished second in the truck race here. Came so close, but a late race yellow ended the race. As he's watching his driver now, trying to go for the race lead.
Still there, inside.
Here with Kevin Brantley.
Still there. Still there.
Collins Racing cars looking real good right now, running second and third. Man, these guys get real wiggly right there in the exit of the corners. Gotta be real careful with that. Truck race was really back with a lot of action. A lot of good racing too. We're seeing some of that here. These are the wounded guys back here. Monaco, 07 also. Jacob Athens, Storm Surge Autos. 4, he's finally going to clear and out of 4. Kevin Brantley to the race lead, but I don't think these guys behind him are willing to give up. As look at the 7 now. Daniel Voiles getting aggressive, tried to make it 3 wide, but couldn't get the run he needed on the inside. As 13 of Alexander Rose still trying to clear teammate and boss Mitchell Collins. 66 still running up here real strong. He has the 22. Zachary DeLello right behind him. 54 of Shane still in this thing as well. There's Cody Goforth. There's Nevins. He got held up a little bit earlier by the guy right behind him, actually. Nevins running really well out there.
Those tires on a bench. You're doing a really good job. Maintain this position. You're doing fine.
Just not enough time. Most of those guys back there single file, but up here in the top 10, it's side by side. There's Jacob Haltz, who won this race last season. Running up here with these guys, man. Look at the 11 of Tim Randolph. Good run right there, but Haltz tried to pass, could not complete it. He's going to have Zachary DeLello right there behind him. They're still side by side, drag racing for the race lead. Daniel Voiles in that 7, real good run on the outside. He's going to be all over the back bumper of that 61 as they come across the start finish line here. So far, a longer green flag run than the beginning of this thing. So if they stay this way, then we got to start thinking about pit stops. We've got a problem with the 61 actually of Mitchell Collins.
What's wrong with him? Is he blowing up? Fuck if I know, man.
Something wrong?
I have no idea what's going on or what's wrong with the car.
It's Collins right there. He's not sure what's going on, but is losing power to that 61, and a tough break for your pole sitter. That definitely split these guys up a little bit, as 4 of Kevin Brantley able to hold the lead now over Alexander Rowe in the 13. Tim Randolph right there in 3rd. It's been a while since, I don't think Alexander Rowe has even won here in the Busch Light Series before. I could be wrong. We would sure love to get it here at Vegas, I'm sure, but Alexander Rowe has not won in the Core Xfinity Series, or Busch Light Series. I'm not used to it yet, apparently. Three-car breakaway for the race lead. A lot of these rookies, young drivers, are running really well right now, learning to race with these vets for when they do get to the Cup side.
Hold it tight here. Inside. Still there.
Running just outside of the top 10 right there. One thing I've been thinking about as we're coming up on lap cars here is if we do take green flag pit stops.
Guys, you stay back. All I want is those guys to go over there and try to fix the race car. One of the officials back there said that he was trailing something like rubber or something. 10-4.
That's the 61 radio we're just listening in. Here we go, green flag pit stops. I was just about to say, as we saw an incident in the truck race here with drivers going down pit road, but clean so far for these Busch Light guys.
4 tires.
And 4 tires is a strategy for that 4 team, it looks like. I'm going to assume it's the same for all.
All right, guys, we're going to be 4 tires and fuel.
Going down pit road.
Put some wedge in the front here.
4 tires. Oh, a little bit of contact on pit road between the 23 and the 54. Brennan Smith and McShane not having an agreement on pit road right there. Is not sure if that's going to affect them. I'm sure the pit crew's not going to be happy about that. Kevin Brantley is going to win the race off of pit road. How about the 66? How about Jacob Haltz? 13 and everyone else. 3 wide right there. Fitzwater in the middle. Not a great pit stop by the 23, I don't think. So green flag pit stops completed for the most part. As before, Brandon Smith has caught lap and wounded traffic. That's 07 of Athens. And Monaco ahead. There's a 66 and a 39. They're going to catch real quick here as they're actually right there. So where will the 4 go? Because both lap cars ahead of him is wounded really slow. And we'll see what the move is going to be here. There's 22 coming off of pit road. So lap traffic kind of holding up the race leaders here. Who will make the move first? Where will they go? Brantley's going to stay with Monaco. Monaco's less damaged than the 07 of Athens, so that's someone you should go with. As you can see, another car joining the party, the 13, the 22. And the 1 of Grigsby's going to join him as well. And everyone else. Daniel Voiles, Tim Randolph, Cody Goforth, and others all joining the party now after these leaders are getting held up by lap traffic. Where to go, where to go, where to go. And will anyone get impatient as the 9 moves down to the inside now? Great job by him right there. As Monaco's going to get out of the way and let the race leaders go. And Kevin Brantley's going to be the first of those to clear lap traffic. 3 wide. Halts and all these other guys are desperate to clear the traffic. 9 now to the outside. The outside's going to be the slower lane. There's Daniel Voiles. He's going to get stuck behind the 07. These guys are 3 wide up here. Oh, into the wall, the 07.
Caution's out, caution's out, caution's out.
And caution flag is out just like that. 07 gets turned by Daniel Voiles. And
God damn.
I'm just going to assume that was some impatience right there. So caution flag is out. Once again, 4 is your race leader. I didn't think it would happen, but it did. So let's go back and see what happened. See Voiles, he's to the inside of the 07, trying to make it 3 wide, but 07 just would not get out of the way. Jacob Athens and just flat out turned him. Not saying it's okay, but it's very understandable given the situation. Another look at it right there, down into Konstantinovic, who suffers a little bit of damage, but he was able to keep it straight and keep going. And good job by everyone else to not crash into the 07, but tough break right there for the 07. Rough day indeed, but going to take another quick break after our yellow here. And we'll be back here. You're watching the Busch Night Series at Las Vegas. Welcome back here to Las Vegas, getting set to go back green. As it's been an eventful race so far, to say the least. 07 just got dumped, bringing out our last yellow. He was not happy on the radio, but that was the 7 of Daniel Voiles. So
Not bad. You know all the rules. Get to the line. Do your thing.
rack him up again. As we are way past the halfway mark now, it's getting ready to be a shootout here. If we stay green all the way, we are going to get one more pit stop. So we'll see what happens. As the green flag is getting ready to be waved, and leading them is going to be the 13. And a great start by Grigsby, so maybe not Alexander Rowe. Not a great start by him. Halts is all over his back bumper. Side by side for the race lead. Behalds, will he get a run down the back stretch, make it 3 wide? He's thinking about it. He's not gonna, though. 1 fighting back on that outside. Grigsby for Horizon Motorsports, trying to come to the line to lead it. And he does not. He does not lead at that time. It's the 13 of Alexander Rowe, who also clears now for the race lead as they fly out of corner 2. So now these guys already know how their cars is driving. We've had green flag pit stops. We've had pit stops on the yellow. And now it's just up to these drivers to put on a show. Still one more pit stop to be made. Here comes a 39 now down to the inside. Alexander Rowe, Jacob Behalts, Grigsby, top 3 right now racing for this race lead. Out of 2 they go. Still side by side drag racing down the backstretch. What of the 2 behind them? Same thing going down into 3 and 4. 13 with the advantage, a little bit of run on the outside. He's actually going to clear the 39. 39 out the track to block the 1. Now back down to the inside is great racing here by these young drivers. Jacob Halts. Really pressure on the 13, but look now, here comes Cody Goforth in the 10 right there behind him. Oh man, holy cow, Grigsby just barely got in line behind the 22, but he doesn't want to stay there. He nearly turned the 22, but this guy's getting real aggressive. Track position is a must right now, especially if we don't get a yellow. You're gonna want to be up here when you come down pit road for your green flag pit stop. If you get a yellow, same thing. Really, yes, Grigsby nearly getting turned by Daniel Voiles, who's just not having it right now. He is not trying to stay behind anyone slower than him. As we're seeing the aggression out of Daniel Voiles right now in the 7. Side by side with his teammate. His teammate's not safe from him. That's how serious that 7 is right now. Bit of a 4-car breakaway. Grigsby though with the run on the backstretch. Go back on board with Cody Goforth. Gonna have a run on the outside here. He has 22 to his inside as he's watching these guys race for the race lead. Where will he go? There's 22 to his inside, Zachary DeLello. If we stay green, another thing to think about is, will we catch that traffic? The guy's moving way to the outside right there, trying to get that run as we got a 6 going down pit road. Andrew Matthews just slowed up Nevins. Nevins once again getting held up. That's twice this race, and the same thing happened last week a little bit, I believe. Nevins can't be happy in a 21 like that. Cost him a little bit of to this lead pack, and you heard right there the 13 coming in this time by. Will anyone else follow? Everyone else follows. Not Fitzwater. Fitzwater's going to stay out. And the 2 also stayed out. And a couple other guys. So different mixes of strategy here in this late race going. There's Zachary Fitzwater Sr. We have not talked much about Fitzwater. Everyone else down there on pit road. There's a 39 of Jacob Halts. We'll see where he fares.
Go.
Once he exits the pits.
Watch your speed.
10 of Goforth is actually going to go right by him. 22 is right there as well. And it's going to be real close as it's a 13. Yes, 13 of Alexander Rowe beats Cody Goforth out of pit road, and he's going to take off. Goforth not able to get going right there. We'll probably see. No, Fitzwater still staying out along with the 2 here. Fitzwater Sr. has won a bunch of races here in the Busch Light Series. Well, not really a bunch. He's won 2, but it's been a while. Fitzwater's no stranger to winning. We know that. It's been a while for the Australian, as now here comes the 4 of Kevin Brantley going down pit road. He's on a different strategy than everyone else, so I believe this is going to be the race for the lead here. The 6 is actually ahead of all of those guys, so he went in first. If you remember, he pitted before everybody else. So Andrew Matthews, the rookie,
Hit this time, bud. Hit this time. Stop short and point out.
He's going to be a race leader, as you're hearing right there, pitting.
Buddy, I'm thinking 4 tires here. Ryan, we're going to take the tape off the right-hand side of the lower grill, the 2-inch piece.
4 tires right there for the 2, as you heard. So Andrew Matthews, the pit strategy, he's going to be racing these guys for the race win here, late race. It'll be 10 laps to go next time by. And now we get to the good stuff. This is going to be the race for the lead between these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really, I want to say 6, actually. I believe go for the 22 who might be able to catch him.
10 laps to go. I need to find 10 laps here.
As you can see, the 39 not wasting any time. He's trying to clear Cody. Go for it.
Nice job, bud. Straight and smooth. You're doing great.
Andrew Matthews for Maverick Motorsports. Matthews teammates with Maverick McColton in the 5, who I believe got in an incident earlier. As they're side by side now for the race lead. Jacob Bahaltz in the 39 trying to defend this race. Remember, like I said, he won this race last season. We only went to Vegas one time. And he clears right there for the lead. 10, Cody Goforth going to give a big push to the 6 of Matthews on the outside. Alexander Rowe to their inside. It is a 6-car race for this win with 10 laps to go. And
left corner right there with you.
Lap cars ahead. That's another thing to think about. Lap cars are going to be a factor.
Go inside.
How will these guys race when it comes to the lappers? It's a question. You really want to clear the guy beside you before you get to those lappers, just so you have more room to maneuver. How about the 36 having a really strong run right now? Up here racing for the race lead, really. Asher Roberts for Wave Motorsports, teammates with Aaron Jessup in the 34. As lappers are right there. Monaco to the outside. Goforth's going to get held up in the 13. Nearly getting turned right there by Roberts. Close call, but Alexander Rowe able to hold on to it. Jacob Bahalt's going to go underneath the 44 of Dalton Covey, who got into that incident earlier. That big wreck, was slow from it. Rough day for that 44 team, but man, the effort, got to give it to him. Real strong qualifying run for them, so they just have to keep their heads high after this race, because that was some real good effort right there by that team. But right now up front, the 39 of Jacob Bahalt's leading over the 22. Zachary DeLello, 2 Fords. This is getting down to the good stuff here. It's go time for sure. DeLello has yet to win in the Busch Light Series. The 39, Jacob Bahalt's 5-time winner here in the Busch Light Series, trying to make it 6. DeLello had a really good car out there at Phoenix as well, but late race it just kind of went away. Still had a really good run, a good finish. He's trying to get it done here, but he's going to have to get past the 39, find a way to do so. And I said Zachary did not win in this year. He has 2 wins, so that is my bad. But DeLello has 2 wins here in the Busch Light Series. I don't know how I missed that, but apologies to DeLello. Cody Goforth able to clear Andrew Matthews. What a run that 6 team has been having today. Just a great performance all around. And they're trying to race 3 of the best guys in the series right now. 3 of the most experienced guys. And they're all in the mix, so a really good run by Matthews right now. Remember, he did pit a lap before, I believe, a lap or 2 before, so these guys still have better tires than him. Here comes Zachary DeLello for the race lead. It'll be 3 to go when they come across the start-finish line this time. They're drag racing down a backstretch. The 10 is trying to figure out who to go with. Will he go with the 39? He looks like it, as he knows. Gets a really good run in the middle line right here. So Cody Goforth putting that experience to use as he's going to draft off of the 30 or the 22. Try to get a run on the 39. 2 laps to go at Vegas. Jacob Bahalt's trying to go back-to-back here at Vegas. I believe he finished 5th in a truck race here at Vegas, as these guys are 2nd or drag racing for second behind him, and it's Bahal sideways into the corner. Now here comes the 22 out of corner 4.
White side, dude, white side.
1 lap to go here at Vegas, presented by absolutely nothing but
Don't drag right.
Jacob Halls. Looks like he's going to want to help the 39 here. Trying to stay to the outside, trying to get around the 22. Behalt's, he's going to clear. Zachary DeLello with no help. Cody Goforth trying to clear DeLello. He doesn't. He slides up a little bit, but the 39, he's going to hang on to it. And Jacob Behalt's 6th career win and back-to-back as he wins it here in Vegas. What a drive. What a drive.
Damn it, boy, that's what I'm talking about. Great job. You're the man, buddy. Oh, you guys, way to wheel that piece, baby.
You see it right there. 6th
Appreciate
career
all the hard
win
work,
in the
guys.
Busch Light
It's awesome
Series.
to win
He's
with
now the
everybody.
3rd driver
Everybody
with
part of this
6
team.
wins.
Everybody
Ties.
holds a solid position here.
He's going to tie with Andy Fell and Christian Russell. He breaks the tie with Chris Dodd, Sebastian Kukulon, and Audrey Bernauskas, and Cody Goforth, along with Mitchell Collins. All those guys also had 5 wins, but here's your results. As I mentioned, the race was, recorded over a saved replay. So this is your full race results. Congratulations to Behalt's on the win. Cody Goforth, Zachary DeLello, runner-ups right there. But thank you guys for watching. Sorry these races took a while to get up. The Cup race is most likely not going to go up today, but I can hopefully try to get it up tomorrow. But this weekend did not go how I hoped. But here's Jacob Behalt's, your race winner here at Vegas once again, as he also has the Cup race to attend to. So we'll see what happens there. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you for the Cup race at Vegas. The Busch Light and the trucks will be off for the next race, but the trucks or the Cup will be out there at the Auto Club. Thank you guys for watching, and see you for the next race.